I believe I wanted some hamburger steak, mashed potatoes, and gravy for supper tonight. Let's cook it in the truck. Right here I've got about 2/3 of a pound of 8515 ground meat. I've got some whole milk that's going to go in the gravy and in the mashed potatoes. I got a little of that Pam spray stuff to spray my pan with. I've got a little garlic powder, a little sea salt, some black pepper. This is Kinder's. It's crushed red jalapeno and garlic. I've got some, I can't believe it's not butter, some cream of mushroom soup, and a potato. Let's put this shit together. First off, I'm going to start with my baked potato that I'm going to turn into a mashed potato. Take my deal out here. I keep the tray on this washcloth. That keeps it from rattling around while I'm driving down the road. Put that in there. Stick that potato in there just like that. Set it for 6 minutes, then check it. While the potato is cooking, I'm going to season up my meat. This is that Kinder's crushed red jalapeno and garlic. This is just garlic powder. And I know there was garlic in the Kinder's, but there's not enough for my liking. Set that out of the way. Get my salt opened up here. Salt the meat real good. My regular old black pepper. This is just restaurant style black pepper. So in other words, it's a little bit heavier coarse. Now I'm going to fold that together and make my patties. With my pan cold, I'm going to spray some of this cooking spray in here. Not a whole hell of a lot. And I know there's going to be people tell me, well, that hamburger meat's going to make its own grease and all that. I know that. But I'm the one cooking this. You don't have to cook it the way I do. I'm just showing you how I do it. Now, I did my potato for 6 minutes. Let's see if it's done yet. There's an easy way to find out. This knife goes in super easy. It's done. It is. So it is. I'm just going to set that back in there. We'll come back to that in a minute. I've got my patties put together. Got them set into the cold skillet. And I'll tell you the reason it's set into a cold skillet. And that's because I don't ever use 2 appliances at the same time. Now, my truck has an APU, as most trucks today do. My APU puts out 6,000 watts. It is technically more than enough to run my electric skillet and my microwave at the same time, but I just don't. So I've got my skillet turned on, turned up all the way. I'm not going to cook these hamburger patties all the way through. I'm just going to get them good and brown on both sides. Then I'll show you the rest of it. My hamburger patties are good and brown on both sides. Now they are a long way from being done. But I am going to cook them the rest of the way through, but I'm going to cook them in the gravy. So I'm going to take them out. I'm going to put my cream of mushroom soup and some milk in it. And I'm going to leave all of this grease. And that's going to be part of the gravy. Now I'm going to turn my little electric skillet back on, just barely. I don't want to fry this stuff. I just want to get it stirred around real good, incorporated with that hamburger meat grease, just like this. Now I'm going to add a little bit of milk, and I don't have any exact measurements, but I'm going to stir this around until it all gets incorporated together. And I am going to make it a little bit thin because as the meat cooks, some of that liquid's going to cook out of it. So probably going to have to add a little bit more milk here in just a second. I am. Stir it around a little bit more. And I know this is probably not how y'all would do it at home, but shit, I'm not at home. I'm in the sleeper of a 22 model 389 Peterbilt. So you have to do things a little bit different because you don't have near the stuff to work with as you do at home. Now I'm going to take my meat patties Set them back in here, just like that. And yeah, I'm going to slop some of that gravy up on top of them, just like yay. Now, take the lid, cover it, and it's going to cook for about 30 minutes, thereabouts. Well, let's see if they're done now. It's been about 20 minutes. Yeah, that's done. Let's turn my stove off here. Now my potato is still in there, and it's still just damned hot, but I'm going to heat it back up for 2 more minutes because I want it just to be scalding hot whenever I take it out and I mash it up and make it into a mashed potato. Now, this damn tater is going to be hot as hell. Hot potato. So, use my tongs, set it in that bowl, close my microwave up. And now I'm going to take this plastic wrap off of it. I'm probably going to have 2 hands to do that. Yeah, I am. But I'll show you what I do in a minute. Now, there's going to be people who say that's nothing but a baked potato. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I baked it, but I said mashed potatoes. Well, you're right. Guess what? I just mashed the goddamn thing. I'm going to mash it up real good. I'm going to put some butter and some milk in it, some salt and pepper, and then I'm going to have my supper. Got her all mashed up. Got me a little bit of that. I can't believe it's not butter. Pour me a little milk in there, and I'm just going to stir it until they're whipped up. And no, I did not peel that potato because, well, shit, I like the peeling. Let's give it a taste. Y'all want to? Get a little of that gravy, get a little of that mashed taters. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. God dang it. I've outdone myself again. I didn't know I could outdo myself again, but God damn it, I did this time. Son of a gun. Wow, that's good. Man, I hope y'all try this. All told, it took about 30 minutes. And, you know, 2/3 of a pound of ground meat, 1 potato, and a can of whatever the hell that was, cream of mushroom, and a little bit of milk. And it's easy. It's really easy, and it's delicious. Hey, I love all of you. Truly do. Talk at you later.